For quite a while now, there have been reports of alleged reshuffling of Tinubu's cabinet, and one of the reasons, according to news sources, that the president had to travel out of the country was to go and rest and have time, to think about who and who to remove and who to replace. Right now, we have seen one of those decisions manifest. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you subscribe, like this video. Also, leave your opinions in the comments section below as well. The Director General of the State Security Service, SSS, Tosin Ajayi, has removed Adegboyega Fasasi as the Chief Security Advisor, CSO, to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Credible security sources who confirmed Mr. Fasasi's removal at the weekend said he was replaced by Rashid Atanda Lawal, a deputy director currently undergoing a fellowship course at the National Institute for Security Studies. According to sources, Mr. Lawal was due for promotion to the rank of director since July 2023, but his promotion was stood down by the former service management. He is among the deputy directors that should have been promoted to director since July 2023, but whose vacancies for promotion were given to their juniors like Koko, Melad, and Fasasi because of favoritism, said a source familiar with the development. Newsroom Nigeria gathered that Mr. Fasasi's removal might not be unconnected with his alleged high-handedness and stepping on many influential toes around the president. Fasasi had stepped on so many toes, even the president was not so much pleased with the way he coordinates the office, said an inside source. There have also been allegations here and there that Tinubu wasn't accessible, that they could not, have access to the president. Even senators were saying that they did not have access to the president, that back in the day during Buhari's regime, if you wanted to see the president as a senator, you could have access to him. But right now, they all allege that they had no access to the president, even if you have something to say to him, an advice or, something, an information to tell the president, you have no access to him, that he's been surrounded by a few individuals that do not want people around him. So I'm thinking possibly that's also one of the reasons why Fasasi was changed. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Alekan says, let him go and rest home quietly. The administration is confused. Tell me how you want to protect the president without stepping on toes, without stepping on people's toes. Do you know their mission towards the president? I think this is quite dicey, and, as a security personnel, you need to know where to draw the line. You must be firm in your security decisions, but at the same time, you don't want people that are influential, people that, should have access to the president, start complaining that you have hindered their access to the president. Of course, not everybody should go to the president. Not everybody should have access. Not everybody should be able to have access to the president. But at the same time, I just think it's a thin line here. It's just a thin line. But I guess that is what, security is about. That should also be in their training as well. They need to know who and who should have access to the president, undeniable access, and who should, be told to come back. Okay, come back a week's time, come back 2 days' time, if you want to see the president, and so on and so forth. I just think that, you should know where to draw the line. You don't want to have enemies, because it's a political position at the end of the day. And if you step on people's toes, those are the same people that would start saying to the president, oh, you are not doing your job well, irrespective of the fact that you've actually been doing your job well. But these same people that you've stepped on their toes will go to the president and say that, oh, he's not doing his job, is this, is that, is rude. Meanwhile, you are trying to carry out your responsibility. So it's just quite dicey. Another person by the name Tinola Michael says, but remember, if anyone or anything happening to the president, who is going to be responsible for the mistake? So again, this is another thing that security personnel are usually very, very strict on, because at the end of the day, they are responsible for the security and the well-being of the president or anybody that they are trying to guide or secure. So even if you complain and say, oh, you don't have access to the president, as long as the president is safe, they are keeping him safe, it's not in harm's way. They just know that, okay, that way they are doing their job well. But at the end of the day, like I said, this is a political position. If you step on people's toes, they are going to speak badly of you, unless you are favored and then the president like you or the person you are guiding likes you. If not, your job will be given to another person, just like in this case. Lastly, from God, share reshufflement don't start. Okay, I think this is one of the forced reshufflement that we are seeing since President Tinubu came back into the country yesterday night. And probably in the coming days, we are going to be seeing more of this. Who knows? But for now, the chief security officer of Tinubu has been sacked. You all, let me have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. What do you think of this new development? And as a security personnel as well, let me have your professional thoughts on this. Like, where do you actually draw the line when it comes to giving access to individuals to come around the person you're trying to protect? Where do you draw the line? Is it that because you don't want enemies, you don't want to step on toes, you just give people undeniable access? Because the president is also going to complain if that's the case. He's going to complain. And also, you don't also want to offend those people that are trying to see the president. So where do you stand? It's like you are between the blue sea, and then you don't even know what to do. I mean, what's that saying? You are in between the blue sea and the... Somebody remind me in the comment section. Thank you very much, guys, for always listening and watching. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain for now. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly make sure you click on the subscribe button below. Don't forget to also click on the like button. Is very important so that YouTube can recommend this video to other YouTube viewers. I'll see you all in my next video, guys. Bye for now.